know there's one that pops up on the top of the list a lot.
Yeah, that's got to be Germantown, right? I'm sure everybody that's referring you safe places in the area, Germantown is the first place they say.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Moving to Memphis channel. Today, we're talking about Germantown. So if it's a place you've been looking into, you definitely going to want to see this and stick around for the whole video. We're going to dive right in though and talk about where is Germantown.
So Germantown sits on the southeast side of the Shelby County. It's a short commute to Memphis, but it is its own municipality. It's got its own police force and its own fire department.
Yeah, you can come right up Poplar, and get on from there. You can get on the 240 and go around Memphis. You can go straight on into Memphis.
Yeah,
there's it's easy to get to where you need to go from there. And two, you can also go straight up if you're going to the north. If you're going out Nashville, you can go straight up Germantown Parkway. You can get I-40 going that way too. So location is pretty convenient. And you know, there's a lot of stuff there in Germantown too that you can do. So what's in Germantown and then kind of what's close to it?
So Germantown has tons of shopping and restaurants, and I mean high-end shopping too. Like we were at Saddle Creek the other day, we've got a video on that as well. But all the high-end stores at Saddle Creek, Apple stores, Michael Kors, Lululemon, Joseph Banks, Brooks Brothers, all those stores are right there in the Saddle Creek Shopping Center in Germantown. But even further down the road, we've got more shopping centers there. I mean, there's a Whole Foods out there.
Yeah, you got the Whole Foods, you got Trader Joe's, and then not just in Germantown either. I mean, it's kind of like, if you feel like to shop, Germantown's kind of the place to be, because not only within there, you got the high-end stuff, you've got another, what is it, Ridgeway Trace or something like that, closer to 240. Right south of Germantown on 385, you've got kind of all the big box things, your Sam's, Costco, all that kind of stuff. And I know a lot of y'all out there like Sam's and Costco. I'm a Costco guy. You like Sam's or Costco? Let me know. It's like a, it's like a thing. People
I know. I think I'm Sam's because we always live much closer to Sam's than Costco. So
yeah, that's how you know, Costco I feel like is a little newer in the South in general. Yeah. But
we do have one though.
But we do have it. It is there. Hey, I want to stop real quick and jump in and say, do you want to know more about Germantown and all these other areas as you're doing your research? Make sure you get down there, hit that subscribe button, and while you're here, and click the bell. That way you get notified when our videos come out. We're kind of coming out every week. But let's keep going here and kind of get away from, maybe shopping's not the only thing. There's tons of parks around Germantown.
Lots of parks, playgrounds and everything for the kids. We saw tennis courts there. Just to the south of Germantown is Southwind Golf Course. It's where they play the FedEx Championships there. So that's an option. If you got big money to play golf, you might want to go to Southwind to play. But there's a couple other courses in the area as well. But in addition to that, just north, I would say northwest of Germantown is the Shelby Farms Park.
It's pretty much, it's all, I don't know if it's bordering it, but it's pretty close to it.
It's right very close to it.
On the northwest side. You mentioned too, like the micro soccer complex, which I think is not in Germantown, but it's close on that south side too. So lots of activity for you to do in Germantown. So if you're going to be moving there, especially if you are interested in the parks and the soccer complex, you know, maybe you do have kids, you want to know how the schools are there, and they're actually really highly rated schools. Yeah,
great schools in Germantown. They've always been like that my whole life. Great sports programs, theater programs at Houston High School are great. So yeah, the schools are highly rated on niche.com. Didn't you look at that, Jared?
Yeah, they're all in the A, so A, A minus, A plus. They're all in that range. And I want to make this note too, because this is something that's kind of a recent development.
Yeah, it's a little confusing.
If you're doing your research and you're seeing these, like he just mentioned Houston High School as the high school in Germantown, there is a Germantown High School, but it's actually not in Germantown technically, and it's not in that Germantown school district as of right now.
Yeah, it's not in the Germantown school district. It's actually part of the Memphis Shelby County schools, but they've just come to an agreement to get that worked out here soon.
Yeah, and I read it could take a pretty long time to get that finalized and actually done. So don't expect that to be here by the time that you get here, or be done by the time you get here, but that is something coming. So eventually that would be the case. Just know right now, if you're seeing your school district and it's Germantown High School, that's not actually in that. That's not, I don't know the ratings on Germantown High School, to be honest with you. I hadn't looked at that one because I was just looking at the ones in Germantown. But just something to be aware, just so you avoid that little bit of confusion.
If you research it, there's a lot of news articles on it because it's in the top of the news right now. It's called the 3Gs, so it's the Germantown Middle, Germantown High, and Germantown Elementary. They're negotiating to bring those namesake schools back to the city of Germantown.
Yep, absolutely. Now, if you're interested in Germantown, or you're really thinking you might want to move there, well, before we get into this next section, make sure you know that you can reach out to us right here. We'll take care of you. You can call us, text us, email us, whatever it takes.
Yeah, reach out to me. I'll respond to you pretty quickly and get back to you, and we'll start that process together.
That's right, y'all. We keep you from singing the blues about your move to Memphis. I like to listen to the blues. Maybe sing them.
You can sing them, but you don't want to live them.
But
you
no,
don't want to live the blues.
You don't want to live blues. So, y'all, if you're, I want you to avoid that little problem there. You want to actually move to Germantown. You want to find out what kind of housing is available there. And if you're looking for things, say under $300,000, I gotta tell you, it's gonna be tough.
No, I don't think it's going to happen. I think there are some townhomes less than that, but that's really about it. Below that 300 mark, maybe even below the 400 mark.
Yeah, it's when we were looking, I think we saw a little bit starting around 400 to 500, but really it was about 600 before you started seeing a lot of options available there in Germantown.
And then upwards of over 1 or 2 million, right, Jared?
Yeah, it gets on up there pretty
Big, beautiful estate-size homes in Germantown. When you're driving, I drive by them with a little bit of envy, if I'm being honest. But just big, beautiful homes, and they're just known for $1 million mansions in Germantown.
Yep, so whether you're looking for that $400,000 or $500,000 house there that you can find if you can get it in Germantown, or if you're looking for that $2 million house too, either way, whatever the case is, we're here to help y'all. That's why we make this content. We love making these videos. I actually really like making the videos.
It's pretty fun. It was a little stressful in the beginning, but I'm warming up to it.
But we love even more helping you make that move. So again, don't forget, we'll put the number up again so y'all can reach out to that. And if you want to know more about all these areas, maybe Germantown, maybe Collierville, or just other suburbs in the Memphis area as you're doing your research, you're definitely going to want to check out this video that we've got right there. That's going to give you some more information about another one that you might seriously want to consider. We'll see you there.